there have been a few changes on the platform, and good changes. And now every new account comes with some starter templates. We've always had some, but they've really upped their game with what they put in the account as a base included feature. And so I wanted to talk about a few of those today. In the main screen of the flows on this new account, you see there's two flows, the welcome message and the default reply. And just a standard welcome message is just going to be an OpenAI block with a text message block that displays whatever that welcome is. Now you could just have a text block and have static text in there that says, "Hi, what can I help you with?" Which is what all the old legacy platforms would allow you to do. And so it would only say what you typed in there. But with OpenAI, we can go in here and we can a little bit more human-like greetings. And so you could put in here, tell it it's a helpful assistant. Your job is to welcome the user or greet the user. Now on a welcome message, we don't have any last input. We don't have anything that was said prior to this. It's an entry point. So you're also going to put it only in the welcome message, or in cases where there is no previous input, you're going to type in the user message as well. You're talking to the AI. In this one, you're telling the AI who it is and what its job is. In here, you're speaking as if you were giving a message to the AI as a user. And so I'm going to put in here, greet the user with a witty welcome message. And then I'm going to save whatever the AI comes up with. It's going to randomize that, hey, hi, hello, how are you, what's up? Whatever it's going to generate out, it's going to save into a custom field. I'm going to put that here. And then whatever that custom field is, I need to display that as text back to the user. So when they're in the conversation, in the chat window, it shows up as text. And I'll show you how that previews here. So it gives a greeting. Hello, how can I assist you? Say, who are you? And it's just going to say it's an AI, because I don't have any instructions in there telling the AI who it is or what its job is. And it's just giving me text back and forth, and I can engage with it. But if I want it to speak to me, I can do that as well. Go back to the flows, and I look at this folder that has starter templates in it. You'll see I have a welcome message audio. And what this allows me to do is, instead of sending text back in that chat window, I can convert it to audio and then speak it back in an audio file. So I'll show you how to do that. Same welcome message. You're going to come in here and say you're an assistant. You're saying, how can I help you? You're saving that message that the AI comes up with into a custom field. And then what you're going to do, instead of displaying that custom field in a text box, you're going to have another OpenAI block. This is called prompt chaining. So now you told the AI it needs to come up with a welcome greeting and generate that. You're going to come over here and tell the AI it has another job, and this time it's convert text to speech. Now you do have choices what you can tell the AI to do here. On the first one, we were just generating text. And what we're going to choose here is convert text to speech. Now, and remember, in the first node, the AI did its job. It creates a welcome message, saves it to the cuff, or the custom field, welcome message. So now in this second block, we're telling the AI, now your job is to convert text to speech. And the text that you're going to take and change it into an audio file is whatever the first AI block came up with and saved here in this custom field, welcome message. You can choose your voice type. There's several different ones to choose from in here. And you can give it a tone if you want to. You don't have to. But let's say you want it to speak like a pirate, or you want it to speak like a French painter, or you want it to speak like a drill sergeant. Once this AI does its job, it takes that first text message that was saved into the welcome message cuff, and it converts it to an audio file. Now it needs to save that audio file into another cuff. You could add a new one if you wanted to. We'll go ahead and put in one that's already there. AI audio welcome, and continue. So now we have, in the first block, the AI is doing its job. It's creating a welcome message, saving that into a cuff. Then the second node, the AI is doing a second task. It's taking that first message that was created, converting it to an audio file, and saving it into a custom field. And of course, for the user to hear that message, we need to display that back as an audio file. And we do that by adding content, choosing a file, audio, and then putting in that custom field we saved that to. And I'll take that out because it's already there. But that's how you get this note. So you can see how this works. If I test it over here, it's not going to give me the option for a microphone. So I'm going to go ahead and preview this in a web chat.
Hello there. Welcome to the realm of curiosity and cleverness, where your questions are the keys and my knowledge is the treasure chest. What can I help you unlock today?
Well, I'm thinking about getting a chatbot for my business.
That sounds like a great idea. A chatbot can enhance customer service and streamline communication. What specific features are you looking for?
I think I want one that will take phone calls and book appointments.
That's a smart choice. A voice-enabled chatbot can handle calls and manage appointments efficiently. Have you considered any specific platforms or services for this?
And then if I text instead of speaking,
No problem. There are several options out there, like Google Dialogflow, Twilio, or specialized services like Ada or Drift. It might help to compare their features and pricing. If you need more guidance, feel free to ask. You're welcome. If you have any more questions or need further assistance, just let me know. Good luck with your chatbot.
you can either speak to it or you can text it, and it's going to speak back to you in an audio file. Now, if we want an actual phone bot that you can call a phone number, that's a different process altogether. You're going to need a third-party application that you connect to that gives you that phone capability or that SMS texting capability. Now, Twilio is the service that you can sign up for an account and get your phone and send SMS text messages, and AudioCodes is just for phone service. So we're going to hook up phone service today. We'll do SMS in another video. And the phone service that we're going to do is AudioCodes. So let's get started on that. All right, you're going to go to LiveHub and sign in, or if you don't have an account, you're going to create one. And then once you create an account, of course, you're going to have to check your email, go verify it. And then you're going to come back here, you're going to put in your account name. You can put a description if you want to. So when you click on the wizard, you're going to come up to these three squares. We're just going to do a voice bot. So we're going to choose AudioCodes. And we're going to go create a bot, a phone bot, over on AudioCodes. And that's what we're going to connect to our CBB account. You go through here, choose AudioCodes, get your country in there, do an AudioCodes bot, Again, put the name in there. And then this is where you're going to leave the mode what it is. We're going to go to a CBB URL. So we leave it on HTTP mode, and then we have to go back to our CBB account, go to your assistant, and look in the documentation, and you're going to find the URL link. If you type in AudioCodes and search, it'll bring up the documentation for creating your AudioCodes integration. And there's a link in there that you need to copy. Paste that in here, and now in that link, your account ID, and you get that from your settings on your account. You're going to take that ID from your account, put it in there where it says account. Make sure there are no squiggly brackets. And then you're going to do your account key. Go back to that same account under settings, and it's the bottom one. The key, go back and paste it into that URL. Again, no squiggly brackets. And then you can put any token that you want in there, it doesn't matter. And then you have a couple of choices here for your voices, for your speech to text and text to speech. They're not very good, but just pick anything. I've tried several different ones and I wasn't really happy with any of them. I'll probably end up using 11 Labs, but just pick a voice. And then you're going to come over here, pick your country, and then they let you pick your city and state for your phone number. And then you're going to click on the buy a phone number. Now they gave you that $10 credit, so you're not actually spending any money yet. When you get back in here, there's your phone number. When you copy that, and you'll go click and see that the routing is set up for you already. Now you see your balance changes. Mine changed to $9 because I bought that number. And now I have the bot. Now I have to go to settings, to my channels on voice, and connect it. I'm going to choose AudioCodes, put in the phone number that I bought, and connect. Now you see you have your voice there with a QR code and the number. Now make sure you put a welcome message in. You have to have a welcome message or it's not going to work. Then you can use any welcome message. All right, let's go ahead and try the phone bot. I'm going to call the number.
Hello, welcome to Eco Tech Social. How can I assist you in making your eco-friendly initiative more effective today?
I'm looking to get a chatbot.
Great choice. Chatbots can be a game changer for customer engagement. We offer chatbot services starting around $300, depending on the features you need. If you share your full name, email, and phone number, one of our experts can provide you with more detailed information.
Can I book an appointment?
Absolutely. I can help you with that. Please let me know which time slot works best for you on June 2nd, 2025. 12 p.m., 1 p.m., 1:30 p.m. Once you choose a time, I'll confirm your appointment.
Let's do 1:30 p.m.
Quick choice. Now, please provide your full name, email address, and phone number so I can finalize your appointment for June 2nd, 2025 at 1:30 p.m.
Harry Potter, hpotter@gmail.com, 555-214-9876. And if we go to the inbox, you see there is the phone call, the name, email, phone number, time of the call, the appointment that was set, and here's the entire conversation. And that's a brief rundown on how you can set up your welcome messages and default replies with either a text conversation, an audio conversation, or a phone conversation. I hope this was helpful, and if you have any questions or comments, leave them below. As always, thank you for watching, and like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.